Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and underrated countries in Europe, Ukraine. From stunning architecture and diverse cities to rich culture, hearty food, and warm-hearted people, there's so much to love about this place. So if you're curious about what makes Ukraine truly special, make sure you stick around. And don't forget, if you enjoy travel content like this, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing destinations coming your way. A well-connected country. First of all, Ukraine has great traveling connections to most European countries thanks to its position. Ukraine is easily accessible by planes, trains, buses, and boats. There are about 20 airports in Ukraine serving flights from all over Europe and beyond. Regarding ground transportation, trains are a popular mode of transport in Ukraine as the railway connects most cities and places in the country, the main stations being in Kyiv and Lviv. The international trains connect Ukraine with Belarus, Poland, Belgium, Russia, and many more. Ukraine has good connections with buses as well. There are many connections between Ukraine and the rest of Europe, the most popular routes being Moscow, Kyiv, Minsk, Kyiv, Warsaw, Lviv, Krakow, Kyiv, and Kossack, Uzhgorod. Second of all, Ukraine has some of the easiest border crossings. In most European countries, it is not required to apply for a visa when traveling to Ukraine. Therefore, most European citizens, including British citizens, can enter Ukraine straightforwardly for a visit of up to 90 days of stay. If staying longer, you will need to apply for a visa according to your traveling needs. Diverse cities. Ukraine's most visited cities include Kyiv, Lviv, and Odesa. Each of these cities has its authenticity and charm. The capital city, Kyiv, is often referred to as the greenest city in Ukraine, offering numerous spots for relaxation, including the beaches on the Dnieper River. The city is known for its magnificent Soviet architecture, amazing street art, and lively urban scene. Lviv, on the other hand, is a historically, culturally, and architecturally rich city with some of the best festivals in the country. Coffee is the most important tradition here all visitors must respect. The coastal city of Odesa is an important port city on the Black Sea, but also a popular tourist destination, especially in summer. Visitors can spend their time exploring the main sites, such as the Odesa National Theater of Opera and Ballet, relaxing in the city park, or at one of the vibrant beaches. All cities have lots to see and do, but one of them is unfairly, but luckily though, overlooked. Kamyanets-Podilsky is a small medieval city located in western Ukraine, where different cultures blended over time. Besides sightseeing, one of the amazing activities you can try here is hot air ballooning. In the end, there is Pripyat, a city of ghosts and a horrible tragedy. Hardly anyone hasn't heard about the biggest nuclear catastrophe in this part of the world. Although the Chernobyl disaster happened over 3 decades ago, the area is still desolate. However, visiting the location is possible via numerous safe tours. Remarkable architecture. One of the things Ukraine is mostly recognized for is its architecture. The skyline of Kyiv is filled with golden domes, a symbol of Ukrainian architecture. There are over 900 churches and cathedrals built from the Kievan Rus era till today. The most famous one is St. Sophia's Cathedral, a UNESCO site. Other buildings, such as theaters, universities, and mansions, are a sight to behold all over the country. As a former Soviet country, Ukraine is home to the unique Soviet architecture, also called Stalinist architecture. This style visibly transformed the image of the cities. Moreover, Ukraine is home to 7 UNESCO sites scattered all over the country. A paradise for outdoor activities. As a country with so many green zones, Ukraine is a place where you can try a variety of outdoor activities. All cities have parks where you can relax, take a walk, or jog. Among the most attractive Ukrainian parks are Feofania Park, Kyiv, Shevchenko Park, Kyiv, City Garden, Odesa, Gorky Central Park of Culture and Leisure, Kharkiv, Sofiivka Park, Shaun, Umen, and many more. One of the biggest attractions in Ukraine is the Tunnel of Love, a part of the railway 3 to 5 kilometers long that is surrounded by green arches. The location is beautiful and popular for romantic walks. One of the true national symbols that are also protected by UNESCO is the mighty Carpathian Mountains and forests. The area is shared between 7 countries, of which the biggest part, 50%, is in Romania. Around 10% of the Carpathians belong to Ukraine. So if you're up for some lessons in geography, head to the forest to explore the wonderful nature. Besides hiking and climbing, try mountain biking. Winters are reserved for skiing, snowboarding, and all other kinds of winter sports. Other outdoor activities you can find all over Ukraine are parachuting, scuba diving, horseback riding, paintball, and many more sports and games. Ukrainian women. For many people, smiling is a sign of enjoyment. Every time your friend whispers good news, you smile. Even when you spot an old friend you haven't seen in a while, you smile. In connection, one of the signs that a Ukrainian woman shows, if she starts to like you, is that she constantly smiles at you. Every time you go out together, she wears it like a piece of jewelry. The smile of a woman from Ukraine brightens the mood and even melts your heart. Aside from that, a Ukrainian woman also loves listening to jokes. You'll notice that when these ladies smile or laugh, it's very bright and genuine. The traditional values they preserve keep them from being unsympathetic. If you can make a Ukrainian woman smile and laugh, she will come to adore you. And through her smile and laughter, you will know that she enjoys being with you. Traditional cuisine. Experiencing a country is not complete without trying its cuisine. Ukrainian food traditions formed over centuries with a lot of influences from neighboring countries. Most Ukrainian dishes are generously flavored, and most of them contain more heating processes. The most important national dish is borscht, of course. It is a beetroot soup with different vegetables and sour cream. Other popular dishes include varenyky, a Ukrainian version of dumplings with different fillings, and holubtsi, or cabbage rolls filled with minced meat. There are many more traditional dishes you should try, such as chicken Kyiv, banish, korovai, paska, holidays, homemade sausages, and more. Visiting Ukraine and not trying the national drink is unforgiving. Vodka or horilka is served in all bars and restaurants. You can try out one of these brands, Khortytsa, Nemirov, or Medov. When it comes to eating outside, Ukrainian restaurants will surprise you with their value for money. Ukraine is an affordable country, with prices being below the European standard. Rich culture and tradition. One of the things about Ukraine that makes it easy to fall in love with it is the rich culture and tradition that makes it so unique. The stories about Cossacks are everywhere. These East Slavs and their life are present in literature, music, and overall art. You can learn a lot about Cossacks in Zaporizhia in the cultural complex of Zaporizhian Sich. This huge tourist attraction is a reconstruction of an old Cossack settlement that perfectly depicts their life and traditions. The more recent history was marked by the Soviet Union. Therefore, you will see a lot of Soviet heritage present in Ukrainian culture still today. There are numerous monuments from this period, but the most important one is Rodina Mat in Kyiv, a memorial that is a part of the Museum of the Great Patriotic War. In the end, Ukrainians are truly friendly people. The best way to meet a Ukrainian is probably by joining them for a drink. The drink, of course, needs to be one of the homemade alcoholic beverages. However, Ukrainians will very gladly tell you about their nation, country, and rich cultural heritage. Outro. So there you have it, just a glimpse of what makes Ukraine such a hidden gem in Europe. Whether you're an adventure lover, a culture seeker, or a foodie, this country has something for everyone. Have you ever been to Ukraine, or is it now on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more travel inspiration, and don't forget to click the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you.